What up, what up, what up? So, fellas, avoid lust. Avoid lust. Avoid all these lustful behaviors. Avoid all that stuff that's out there, right? Because a lot of that is not helping you, right? It's not being conducive to your walk, and it's not it, right? So lust, right? It's very it's prevalent out here, right? A lot of people are walking in that, being very lustful out here. So we just got to know how to conduct yourself and properly, move with, don't be out here moving with lust, right? So my brothers out there that's practicing semen retention, right? Keep on going, right? Stay on this walk, right? Do not be discouraged, right? So you got to keep on going, right? Even in the midst of trials, adversity, temptations, tribulations, all this stuff that's going around, right? Avoid lust, right? Because this, what they do out here, right? This is why they promote. Yeah, so this is why they promote all these sexual images and all this stuff that they promote, right? Everywhere, right? So even though these, even through these, these movies, right? And these, TV shows, right? There's a lot of that had to be showing it now, right? So this is why we gotta be very, just know what we get ourselves into, and not out there just being, just know what you're doing and handling your business, right? So, avoid lust, right? So we avoiding lust at all costs, right? You're not being around it. We just bop and weave all this stuff out here, because they're gonna come with temptations, right? You're gonna come with all this stuff out here that's not being conducive to us, how we're in our momentum, right? So you gotta avoid lust, right? Avoid all this stuff out here, right? Avoid all these these harlots, right? These succubuses, all this stuff out here, right? We try to try to weaken the man. That's what this stuff is about, right? So when you see all this stuff going on, right? Their agendas and all the stuff that they do in this land of Babylon, right? How they try to the effeminate, all the stuff that they do out here, right? Even throughout their their shows and movies and all this stuff, right? It's wild that they do this, right? We just had that that happened in Orleans, right? Had a bunch of guys wearing red dresses, right? So that's just wild that they put that out there and do all this stuff and promote all this, effeminate behavior that these, what they do out there, right? So, a lot of our people, man, be in that stuff, right? And you can see that going on, right? Throughout our community, right? And a lot of us just start speaking about these things and talking about it and, doing the work, right? So this is why we gotta be true speakers, right? And start speaking about this stuff and just not be, just talk about it, right? And let our people know that there's an agenda happening, right? To weaken the man, right? And do all this stuff that they do, right? In Babylon, right? So yeah, just keep on going, right? And it's gonna be avoid lust, right? So avoid lust, keep on going, and just keep being about doing the work, right? So keep on going. Everybody take care. Shalom.